Hollywood's brightest stars shine not only on screen, but in their courage off it. What happens when legends face battles that threaten to dim their light? From Val Kilmer's fight to reclaim his voice to Bruce Willis's struggle with an incurable disease, these stories reveal the resilience behind the glamour. In this video, we explore 11 vintage and modern Hollywood icons battling life-threatening illnesses in 2025, sharing their triumphs, heartaches, and unwavering spirits. Their journeys remind us that even stars face human struggles. Stay with us to honor their courage, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's begin with a legend whose voice nearly faded forever. Val Kilmer. Picture a sunlit runway, jets roaring, and Val Kilmer as Iceman, smirking with cool confidence in Top Gun. His voice, sharp and commanding, defined a generation of cinema. But in 2014, that voice faced a silent threat: throat cancer. Val Kilmer, the star of Tombstone and The Doors, began a grueling 2-year battle that tested his spirit. Diagnosed at 55, he initially kept his illness private, even as his gaunt appearance sparked rumors. In 2016, his friend Michael Douglas revealed the truth, and Val confirmed it. Cancer had invaded his throat, threatening the very instrument that brought Doc Holliday to life. Chemotherapy and radiation became his daily reality, stripping away strength and leaving scars. A tracheotomy, a surgical opening in his windpipe, saved his life but altered his voice forever. By 2020, Val was declared cancer-free, a victory celebrated by fans worldwide. Yet the fight left lasting marks. His lungs, weakened by treatment, made him vulnerable to infections like pneumonia, and speaking remained a challenge. In his 2021 documentary Val, he shared raw footage of his recovery, revealing a man who leaned on faith as a Christian Scientist and humor to cope. "I sound like Marlon Brando after a night of tequila," he quipped, masking his pain with wit. His comeback in Top Gun Maverick in 2022 was nothing short of miraculous. Unable to speak naturally, Val worked with tech experts to recreate his voice using AI, a process he described as both humbling and empowering. On set, he communicated through typed notes, his eyes conveying the intensity fans adored. His role, though brief, moved audiences, a testament to his refusal to be silenced. Beyond acting, Val turned to art, creating vibrant paintings sold to fund cancer research. His story isn't just about survival, it's about redefining legacy. Fans on platforms like X have called his journey heroic, sharing clips of his Tombstone lines that still echo. Val's openness about his struggles has inspired others to face their battles head-on. He's proof that even when life steals your voice, your spirit can still roar. What's your favorite Val Kilmer moment? Share it in the comments and let's celebrate his resilience. As we move forward, we turn to another icon, one whose words are fading in a different way: Bruce Willis. Demi Moore once said, "Bruce is stronger than any script he's ever played." As John McClane in Die Hard, Bruce Willis redefined the action hero, blending grit with charm. But in 2023, his family shared a heartbreaking update. Bruce was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, a progressive, incurable disease stealing his words and memories. This followed a 2022 announcement of aphasia, a condition affecting his ability to communicate, which forced his retirement from acting. At 68, the star of Pulp Fiction and The Sixth Sense faces a battle no stunt double can fight for him. Frontotemporal dementia attacks the brain's frontal and temporal lobes, altering personality, language, and behavior. Unlike Alzheimer's, it often strikes younger people. And for Bruce, it began with subtle signs: forgotten lines, confusion on set. His family, including ex-wife Demi Moore and wife Emma Hemming, rallied around him, sharing updates to raise awareness. Emma's blog posts describe Bruce's days filled with music and family, moments of joy amidst the decline. "He's still Bruce," she wrote, "just a quieter version." Their openness has sparked global conversations about dementia, with fans on X posting tributes using #BruceWillisStrong. Before his diagnosis, Bruce was unstoppable, starring in over 100 films. His smirk in Moonlighting and intensity in Unbreakable captivated millions. Retirement didn't dim his legacy, it shifted focus to his humanity. His family's advocacy, including partnerships with dementia research groups, highlights the need for early diagnosis. Bruce's daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah, share glimpses of his life, like singing old jazz standards together, preserving his spirit. This battle has no Hollywood ending, but Bruce's resilience shines. His family encourages fans to rewatch his films, keeping his legacy alive. Which Bruce Willis movie brings back memories for you? Drop it in the comments. As we reflect on his strength, we turn to a star whose battles left a lasting legacy, even after his time. Ryan O'Neal. In 1970, Love Story made Ryan O'Neal a heartthrob, his tender gaze as Oliver Barrett IV, breaking hearts worldwide. His life, like his films, was a tapestry of love and loss, marked by health battles that defined his later years. Though Ryan passed before 2025, his struggles with chronic myelogenous leukemia and prostate cancer remain a powerful chapter in Hollywood's story of resilience. Diagnosed with leukemia in 2001 at 60, he faced a disease that attacks the blood and bone marrow, requiring aggressive treatments like targeted therapy drugs. In 2012, prostate cancer added another fight, one he met with quiet determination. Ryan's career spanned classics like Paper Moon, where he starred alongside his daughter Tatum, and Barry Lyndon, showcasing his dramatic depth. His personal life, however, was turbulent, marked by his romance with Farrah Fawcett, who herself battled cancer until her death in 2009. Ryan's health struggles mirrored hers, creating a poignant parallel. He spoke candidly about chemotherapy's toll, describing days of exhaustion, but also moments of hope, inspired by Farrah's courage. Tatum later shared how her father's illness brought them closer, healing old wounds. His openness raised awareness about leukemia, encouraging screenings for older adults. Fans remember Ryan not just for his roles, but for his vulnerability, a rarity for a leading man of his era. On X, cinephiles still share Love Story clips, calling it timeless. Ryan's legacy endures through his films and his fight, a reminder that even stars face mortal battles. What's a Ryan O'Neal film you cherish? Share it below. Now let's meet a reality star whose fight is far from over. Teddi Mellencamp. Imagine opening your heart to millions, only to face a diagnosis that changes everything. Teddi Mellencamp, known from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, has done just that, sharing her stage 4 melanoma battle with raw honesty. In 2025, at 44, she continued aggressive treatments, including immunotherapy and surgeries, after her diagnosis escalated. Her Instagram posts, updated as recently as August 2025, reveal a woman balancing fear and hope, determined to fight for her 3 children and husband, Edwin. Teddi's journey isn't just a personal struggle, it's a call to action for skin cancer awareness. Teddi's reality TV fame made her a fitness icon, founding All In by Teddi. But in 2022, a routine checkup found suspicious moles, leading to her melanoma diagnosis. By 2024, it reached stage 4, spreading to her lymph nodes. Treatments, including immune checkpoint inhibitors, aim to slow the disease, but side effects like fatigue test her resolve. Teddi's posts show her in hospital gowns, smiling through pain, urging fans to check your skin. Her advocacy emphasizes early detection, especially for fair-skinned individuals like herself who face higher risks. Her transparency has inspired thousands, with fans on X praising her courage using #TeddiStrong. She shares glimpses of family life like baking with her kids, grounding her fight in love. Teddi's story challenges the polished facade of reality TV, revealing a warrior beneath. Her latest update, filled with gratitude for her medical team, resonates deeply. Have you or a loved one faced a health scare like Teddi's? Share your story in the comments. Next, we explore a star facing a different kind of silent battle, Eric Dane. The set of Euphoria buzzes with energy, but for Eric Dane, every scene is a testament to defiance. Known as Dr. Mark McSteamy Sloan on Grey's Anatomy and Cal Jacobs on Euphoria, Dane revealed in April 2025 that he was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, a progressive neurodegenerative disease. At 52, the actor faces a condition that attacks nerve cells, leading to muscle weakness, paralysis, and challenges with speaking, swallowing, and breathing. Yet Dane's story is one of grit, supported by his family and a determination to keep working. His journey, shared candidly in a June 2025 Good Morning America interview with Diane Sawyer, resonates deeply with fans. Dane's symptoms began over a year ago with weakness in his right hand, which he initially dismissed as fatigue or overuse. "I thought maybe I'd been texting too much," he told Sawyer, but worsening symptoms led to multiple specialists and finally the devastating ALS diagnosis. By June 2025, he had lost function in his right arm, admitting, "My left side is functioning, but my right side has completely stopped working." He expressed fear that his left arm and legs could soon follow, a sobering reality for a former competitive swimmer and water polo player. A poignant moment came during a snorkeling trip with his 13-year-old daughter, who had to pull him back to the boat when he couldn't swim, leaving him heartbroken. ALS, often called Lou Gehrig's disease, affects about 30,000 Americans, with an average life expectancy of 2 to 5 years, though some, like Stephen Hawking, lived decades. There's no cure, but treatments like medications and physical therapy can slow progression. Dane, married to actress Rebecca Gayheart, and father to daughters Billy, 15, and Georgia, 13, leans on his family. Gayheart, who dismissed divorce proceedings in March 2025, is his biggest champion, he said. Their renewed bond, forged through co-parenting, offers emotional strength. Dane's anger at the disease stems from losing his father to suicide at age 7, fearing a similar loss for his daughters. Remarkably, Dane returned to Euphoria's set just 4 days after his diagnosis, filming season 3 as Cal Jacobs, a complex character facing legal consequences. He also starred in Countdown, a Prime Video series with Jensen Ackles, proving his commitment to acting. "I'm fighting as much as I can," he told Sawyer, emphasizing, "I don't feel like this is the end of my story." His optimism has inspired fans, with ex-posts like @WishesCamatru calling his diagnosis horrible, yet praising his strength. Dane's advocacy, though early, aligns with efforts like the 2014 ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, which raised over $200 million for research. His journey underscores the unpredictability of life, a lesson he's sharing through his work and public updates. Fans admire his vulnerability, flooding X with support like #EricDaneStrong. What's your favorite Eric Dane role? Share it in the comments. As we honor his fight, we turn to a pop icon battling a hidden illness on a global stage. Justin Timberlake. The roar of a sold-out arena fades as Justin Timberlake steps off stage, his signature charm masking a secret struggle. In July 2025, the NSYNC, Alum and Trolls star revealed he's been battling Lyme disease, a bacterial infection contracted from a tick bite during his world tour. Announced via a CNN interview, Timberlake described the condition as relentlessly debilitating, with symptoms like fatigue, joint pain, and neurological issues threatening his performances. At 44, the pop icon's openness about his diagnosis, shared on X by @CNN Brack, has sparked conversations about this often misunderstood illness, showing even superstars aren't immune to nature's bite. Lyme disease, caused by Borrelia burgdorferi, affects thousands annually. With cases rising in the U.S., Timberlake likely contracted it during outdoor activities, possibly near his Tennessee or Montana homes. Symptoms began subtly: aches mistaken for tour exhaustion, stiffness in his joints. By mid-2025, they intensified, forcing him to seek medical help. Antibiotics, the standard treatment, can clear early infections, but Timberlake's case, diagnosed late, required extended therapy. He described nights after shows where every muscle screamed, yet he pushed through, driven by fans and his love for music. His July 2025 announcement followed a near collapse backstage, a moment he shared to destigmatize chronic illness. Timberlake's career, from Justified to Man of the Woods, thrives on energy, making Lyme's toll particularly cruel. He adjusted his tour, reducing physical demands while maintaining vocal brilliance, a feat fans on X praised as inspiring. His advocacy focuses on prevention, urging tick checks and protective clothing for outdoor enthusiasts. Timberlake's wife, Jessica Biel, and their sons, Silas and Phineas, have been his anchor, with Biel reportedly overseeing his diet to combat inflammation. His transparency, echoed in posts like IABC's, has raised awareness, encouraging fans to seek early testing. Despite the disease's grip, Timberlake plans to resume touring in 2026, balancing rest with performances. His resilience mirrors his career reinventions, from boy band heartthrob to Oscar-nominated artist. Fans on X share concert memories, using #JTStrong to rally behind him. What's a Justin Timberlake song that lifts your spirit? Tell us below. Next, we explore a music legend facing a different kind of darkness: Elton John. The opening chords of your song fill a stadium, and Elton John, at 78, commands the stage with sequined flair. This icon, whose voice shaped hits like Rocket Man and Tiny Dancer, faced a crushing blow in 2024, a severe eye infection that left him blind in one eye and with minimal vision in the other by 2025. Speaking at a December 2024 gala for The Devil Wears Prada, the musical, his voice wavered as he shared the pain of no longer seeing his piano keys clearly. Yet, Elton's journey is one of unwavering resolve, transforming visual darkness into a testament of creative endurance, his music a beacon for millions. The infection, likely bacterial from an untreated injury, struck suddenly during a European tour stop. Antibiotics and multiple surgeries failed to halt the damage, and by August 2025, specialists confirmed permanent vision loss. Everyday tasks, reading lyrics or recognizing faces in crowds, became daunting. Supported by husband David Furnish and their sons, Zachary 14 and Elijah 12, Elton adapted with audio technology, using voice-activated software to compose. "My ears still see the music," he told the gala audience, a quote that sparked #EltonStrong on X, with fans posting tributes like at MusicLover23. Elton's courage is louder than his songs. His treatments, including custom lenses and ongoing therapy, aim to stabilize his remaining vision, but the emotional toll weighs heavily on a man whose career thrived on visual spectacle. With over 300 million records sold, Elton's legacy spans 6 decades, from Crocodile Rock to Can You Feel the Love Tonight. Vision loss forced him to rethink performing, relying on muscle memory and his band's cues. In 2025, he played select concerts, his fingers dancing across keys with precision, earning standing ovations. His advocacy for eye health, partnered with Prevent Blindness, emphasizes early infection treatment, a cause amplified by fans sharing prevention tips on X. Furnish's updates paint a picture of Elton at home, humming new melodies while sketching with his sons, finding joy in small moments. Elton's past battles with addiction and loss mirror this fight. He faced sobriety in the 1990s, emerging stronger, and now tackles blindness with similar grit, even joking about looking like Captain Jack Sparrow with a recovery eye patch. His work on Tammy Faye and charity galas continues, proving creativity knows no bounds. Fans on X share concert memories, celebrating his defiance. Which Elton John song lifts your spirit? Drop it in the comments. Now we turn to an actress whose quiet resilience speaks volumes. Lupita Nyong'o. Lupita Nyong'o's 2014 Oscar win for 12 Years a Slave dazzled the world, her grace lighting up Hollywood. Yet since that year, she's managed uterine fibroids, non-cancerous uterine growths, causing intense pain and heavy bleeding. In July 2025, at 42, she shared her story in a Vogue interview, aiming to uplift Black women who face higher fibroid risks. Her journey, marked by resilience and advocacy, reveals a star-balancing Black Panther and Us roles with a private health battle. Her strength, a quiet force inspiring countless fans to confront their own challenges. Fibroids, affecting up to 80% of women by 50, often go undetected until symptoms disrupt life. Lupita's began in her late 20s, with crippling cramps mistaken for normal cycles. By 2014, ultrasounds revealed multiple growths, leading to a myomectomy, a surgery to remove them while preserving her uterus. In 2025, she disclosed ongoing management, using hormonal therapy to shrink new fibroids and yoga to ease pain. Her Vogue piece detailed fatigue during the wild robot filming and fertility concerns, a sensitive topic she navigates with therapy. Black women, she noted, face fibroids at younger ages, often with delayed care due to healthcare disparities, a gap she's closing through advocacy with groups like the Fibroid Foundation. Lupita's career thrives despite her condition. She delivered chilling performances in Star Wars and A Quiet Place Day One, managing symptoms with rest and diet changes. Fans on X, using #LupitaStrong, share stories like Health Warriors. Her openness gave me courage to get checked. Her meditation practice grounds her, and her upcoming documentary on women's health aims to spark global change. Lupita's vulnerability transforms pain into purpose, urging women to demand answers for chronic symptoms. Her latest X post thanked fans, saying, "Your support carries me." Her story redefines strength as quiet yet fierce, a lesson from a woman who shines on and off screen. What inspires you about Lupita's journey? Share below. Next, we meet a singer whose voice rises above a new fight, Jessie J. The spotlight hits, and Jessie J's voice soars, belting out Price Tag with a power that shakes arenas. In June 2025, at 37, the British singer revealed a shattering truth: an early-stage breast cancer diagnosis. Shared through an emotional Instagram Live, her words, "I'm scared, but I'm here," resonated with millions, sparking #JessieJStrong on X. Known for hits like Domino and Bang Bang, Jessie's journey through surgery and ongoing treatments showcases a spirit as vibrant as her music. Her openness, detailed in a July 2025 BBC interview, transforms fear into a rallying cry for early detection, proving her voice remains unbroken. Jessie's symptoms began subtly, a lump discovered during a routine self-exam. "I almost ignored it," she admitted, crediting her diligence to a family history of cancer. Tests confirmed stage 1 breast cancer, a treatable but daunting diagnosis. By July, she underwent a lumpectomy to remove the tumor, followed by radiation to target stray cells. Chemotherapy, started in August 2025, brought fatigue and hair loss, challenges she shared with fans in raw Instagram posts. "I'm not my hair," she wrote, sporting a buzz cut and a smile, inspiring thousands. Her treatment plan, guided by London's top oncologists, aims for remission, with regular scans to monitor progress. Her career, built on vocal prowess and emotional depth, faced hurdles. Jessie postponed her 2025 tour, originally set to promote her album Rose, to focus on healing. Yet she recorded acoustic sessions from home, sharing covers on YouTube to stay connected with fans. Her August 2025 post singing Who You Are while wearing a headscarf drew 2 million views, with fans praising her resilience. Breast cancer affects 1 in 8 women, and Jessie's advocacy emphasizes self-exams and mammograms, especially for younger women. Her partnership with breast cancer now funds research, a cause she championed at a virtual gala in July. Jessie's personal life anchors her. Her partner, Shannon Safer Coleman, a basketball player, has been her rock, she told BBC, cooking meals to boost her strength. Friends like Adele sent private messages, shared on X, urging her to keep shining. Her faith, rooted in her gospel choir days, guides her through fear, with daily prayers for healing. Fans on X share stories of their own screenings, inspired by her call to action. Jessie's latest update, a September 2025 tweet, promised new music post-recovery, hinting at a ballad about her journey. Her story is a melody of courage, blending vulnerability with defiance. What's a Jessie J song that moves you? Share it in the comments. Now we turn to an actor whose survival redefines triumph. Colin Egglesfield. Colin Egglesfield steps onto the set of Something Borrowed, his charm lighting up the screen. But behind his leading man's smile lies a warrior's tale, surviving cancer 3 times. Diagnosed with testicular cancer twice in his 20s and prostate cancer in 2023, Colin, at 52, was declared cancer-free in February 2025. His journey, shared in a Men's Health feature, is a masterclass in resilience, turning pain into advocacy for men's health. Known for All My Children and The Client List, Colin's story, amplified by #ColinStrong on X, inspires fans to face their fears with unwavering strength. His first battle began at 25, when a routine checkup revealed testicular cancer. Surgery removed 1 testicle, followed by chemotherapy that left him weak but determined. 5 years later, a second diagnosis in the other testicle stunned him. "I thought, again?" he told Men's Health. Another surgery and radiation followed, with fertility concerns adding emotional weight. In 2023, prostate cancer struck, detected early via PSA tests. A prostatectomy performed in Chicago eradicated the cancer, but recovery meant relearning physical strength. By February 2025, scans confirmed his remission, a victory he celebrated with a marathon, raising $50,000 for Movember. Testicular cancer, though rare, has a 95% survival rate if caught early, while prostate cancer affects 1 in 8 men. Colin's openness about symptoms like testicular pain or urinary changes urges men to seek screenings. His advocacy includes speaking at cancer awareness events, emphasizing PSA tests for men over 40. Fans on X, like at Health Hero, credit his story for prompting checkups. Colin's fitness routine, rebuilt post-treatment, includes yoga and weightlifting, shared in Instagram reels that motivate thousands. His career paused during treatment but roared back with a 2025 indie film role, proving his drive. Raised in Chicago, Colin leaned on his mother's homemade meals and his sister's encouragement during recovery. "Family kept me grounded," he said. His dating life, once tabloid fodder, took a back seat, but he's open about seeking a partner who values his survivor's spirit. His book, Agile Artist, details his journey, with proceeds funding cancer research. Fans admire his positivity, flooding X with tributes to his Rizzoli and Isles roles. Colin's triple victory shows that survival is a mindset. Trisha Goddard. Trisha Goddard's warm smile welcomed millions on The Trisha Goddard Show, her empathy a beacon for tough conversations. In 2023, at 67, she faced a harrowing truth: terminal stage 4 breast cancer, a recurrence of her 2008 diagnosis. Shared in a Hello magazine interview, her story of living fully despite a prognosis of months resonates in 2025. Still hosting TV segments, Trisha's grace, celebrated on X with #TrishaStrong, transforms her battle into a legacy of advocacy, urging others to embrace every moment. Her 2008 breast cancer, discovered via mammogram, led to a mastectomy and chemotherapy, achieving remission. But in 2023, scans revealed cancer in her bones and lungs, untreatable but manageable with palliative care. "I'm not dying today," she told Hello, describing weekly infusions to slow progression. Fatigue and pain challenge her, yet she filmed Good Morning Britain segments in 2025, her wit intact. Breast cancer claims over 40,000 lives annually in the US, and Trisha's openness highlights the need for regular screenings, especially for women over 50. Her career, from BBC's Play School to US talk shows, broke barriers as a Black female presenter. Now, she uses her platform to advocate for mental health, addressing the emotional toll of terminal illness. Her August 2025 X post, sharing a sunrise walk, inspired fans to seize the day. Her daughters, Billy and Madison, support her, with Billy managing her schedule. Trisha's partner, Alan, provides quiet strength, cooking her favorite Caribbean dishes. Trisha's advocacy includes virtual talks for Macmillan Cancer Support, raising funds for patient care. Fans on X share clips of her 90s shows, celebrating her warmth. Her latest TV appearance, discussing grief, moved viewers with at TV Fanatic tweeting, "Trisha's courage is unmatched." She plans a memoir, set for 2026, to share her journey. Her faith, rooted in her Jamaican heritage, guides her, with daily meditations on gratitude. And these 11 Hollywood stars, from Val Kilmer's triumphant return to Trisha Goddard's fearless grace, show that even legends face life-threatening illnesses with courage. Their resilience and hope remind us to value our health and support one another. Which story touched you most? Share it in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch our next video on celebrities who overcame adversity. Their light proves that no illness can dim the true spirit. Thanks for watching.